Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another flight sim video. We're going to be flying with Air Canada, yet again, and we're going to be flying back to Sydney. Actually, this is a flight that I did in Sydney to Vancouver, and I want to fly back. But we have about 16 hours of flight time, so yeah, we have a long time in the skies, and, well, got a lot of passengers to bring. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the aircraft, and we're going to get this thing in the skies. See you guys then.
Bro, when the mafia locked up an island, we popping in climbers with tropical leaves. Take off my shirt, can't come on my sleeves. I got it in ink, and it's what I believe. Exploring desire, this moment of hours. I'm watching this fire igniting.
Alright, so I know, we're flying with Air Canada again, but this video is actually dedicated to my cousin. He did this flight. I think, yeah, he did this flight in real life, so I kind of want to just, recreate it for him. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, but this flight will be, the distance for this flight is 7,010 nautical miles. So yeah, that's almost as much as the 777 can actually fly. So as you guys can see, we are now trying to get our performances, our takeoff performances now. We're going to be using flaps 15 for takeoff because yeah, we do have a heavy payload, so that just extra margin of safety, that way I don't overrun the runway. It was a bit ironic. Overrun the run. Okay, all right, let me stop with my jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck. I want to welcome you guys aboard. At this time, we have completed boarding and will shortly be pushing back from the gate. Our flight today will be heading to our destination, Sydney, with an expected flight time for approximately 16 hours. Before we begin pushback, please ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat is in the upright position, your tray table is stowed, and all carry-on baggage is properly secured in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. All mobile phones and large electronic devices should be now set into airplane mode. Please keep the aisles and exits clear at all times. Our cabin crew will now perform the safety demonstration. We ask for your full attention as the information is important for your safety. On behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying with Air Canada. Sit back and relax, and please enjoy the flight. Okay, so as y'all know, we are going to be starting our engines during pushback, but first we're going to turn on our hydraulics, and then our fuel pumps. We do got to turn on the starter pumps since we have fuel in there. That is due to the long flight. But I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna let y'all listen to this G90 start. and I will speak to you guys until then. Flight control test. Well, actually, we're going to set our flaps first, and then we're going to do it. All right. Yeah, so it looks like actually when I did just like load in Vancouver, yeah, it looks like the airport is, well, the weather, sorry, is looking a little bad right now. So I haven't looked at the weather radar yet, so I'm kind of I think I'm gonna end up surprising myself here. So I'm just gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait till we get to the runway to look. You know, I'm sure it's not that bad though, or I'm sure it's not bad because I haven't looked yet. Okay, it is now time to go ahead and enter the runway. Yeah, so, oh, whoops, I just hit the mic. Yeah, so I did put in the wrong runway. I just now realized that, and yeah, so it's a bit too late. I guess, yeah, I guess I have to just tick off on 08 left. And oh, okay, so the weather, it's not bad. It's not bad. It doesn't look like it's going to affect us in any way. Although we may experience some turbulence once we, get a little bit higher in the air. So, but other than that, no rain. Man, it was better than last week. Man. Last week I was flying from. Where was I flying? I was flying to Honolulu from somewhere. I forgot where, but yeah, I don't forgot. Yeah, but I was flying to Honolulu, and man, it was like the weather was terrible. Like, you know how, okay, if you know, like in the weather radar, it would show different colors, right? Green means, oh, good, you're good, you're not gonna get thrown aside or tossed around. But it was pink. Like, the weather radar was pink, it was red, it was mostly green, but where I was heading, it was terrible. And I was like, yep, I'm dead. But anyway, that's besides the point. We're gonna get started with this journey, and I'll speak to you guys momentarily.
Airspeed's live. Knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb.
Wow, look at that. As much as I don't like, or pilots in general don't like facing bad weather, clouds can be beautiful, because look at this. You know, it must be cool, like, being a pilot. You could see everything. How can someone not like piloting? I don't understand. You get a bunch of views. I mean, I understand not everything's for everybody, but man, this is just something that, you know, not very many people get to see. Well, as y'all can see, still have long ways to go. I have a long ways to go. All right, it is now time to descend, and I may have to do a rapid descent because I'm kind of like at 40,000 feet, and you know it's not an altitude that I'm usually at, and that's why I descend a bit early, so that way I'm not rushing to descend, but I might have to do it because yeah, because I'm at 40,000 feet. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and calculate. Wait, we gotta make sure our okay, there we go. We're landing on 16 right, and then we're gonna calculate our landing real quick. Oh, whoops. Oh, I just turned off autopilot by accident. Hold up. I'm gonna re-enable it real 1 second. Oh, okay. I guess we don't. Okay, I guess we can only use. Well, we can use auto brake too. We don't have to use any other setting of auto brake. Okay, so auto brake 2. There we go. And wow, look at that. It's like dark outside. You know, I don't know. I love the way, like, I know it's just like a plain simple design, but I love the black engine design that Air Canada like applied to their engines with the red Canada logo. I love it. I don't know why. It just looks pretty cool. A black engine, man. Especially on the G90, because these are like the biggest jet engines in commercial use. So, you know, you gotta love Air Canada, y'all. Okay, we are almost there, and I can't really see the runway. Oh, let me apply the speed brakes here because I'm getting a little paranoid that I'm gonna stop paying attention, and then I'll be going too fast, and then yeah, I might have to do a missed approach here. Man, scratching my back while trying to play the game. All right, there we go. Okay, as you guys see, we can see Sydney below us. Landing gears down. Landing lights on. There we go. We are ready. We are ready, boys.
$2,500.
Okay, so this is my plane now, and something tells me that this landing might not be good. And you guys may notice some delays, well, not delays, but a little like off with the controls and everything, and well, the throttle specifically, because my A button is a little sticky. Like when I press down on it, it just like it doesn't come up as quick as all the other buttons, if that makes any sense. It's like a little sticky, and well, know who to blame, but you're not going to. You're not gonna blame nobody. So yeah, it looks to be that I'm a little bit high here. Yeah, I can definitely see a go around happening, but I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna let y'all see for yourselves.
Six. 30, 20, 10.
And there you have it, boys. Go around executed. Go around has been executed. Yeah, let me like reduce my thrust here. I'm about to overspeed because I like when I'm doing a go around, which I mean it doesn't really happen like that. When I'm doing a go around, I forget like how powerful these engines are and how quick I can climb up to speed, and I forget that my flaps are lowered, so I'm limited the amount of speed that I'm limited to the speed I can, you know, be at. But we're gonna go try again for a missed approach, so I'll see you guys then. Man, this primary flight display looks like it's having a seizure right now. Yo, you good, OG? Is everything all right? I'm not sure why it's acting like that. That's weird. Does that do that? Does it do that in real life? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, so back with another approach. Let's hope I get it right. I'm kind of off the center line a little bit. I'm gonna try to correct myself. And I mean, I'm also not trying to press the A button too much because it's like it's sticky, and I don't. And if it gets stuck, then well, goodbye A button. I'm gonna have to find another button to use the throttle with. Maybe the rudder. I don't know. Or maybe just get in the controller, which I really don't want to because the controller I have is still in good condition.
Sync rate.
And yeah, this. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up real bad. Cousin, if you're watching this, please don't make fun of me, bro. Please don't. I don't know what to tell you.
$100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, welcome to Sydney. Almost ran out of fuel there. Man, my fuel was burning like real quick because I had my flaps down and my landing gear. Yeah, I had a landing gear extended, so that just means that more fuel is going to be used, because with the landing gear down and the flaps, extended, it causes drag, which means more fuel burn. And yeah, so if I did another go around, I may be able to do like maybe 1 or 2 more go arounds, but after that, goodbye engines. All right, we are now at the gate. Well, at the stand. I was gonna park at the gates, but honestly, after 15 hours, bro, I wasn't gonna. No, I'm good. I'm gonna park right here. Oh, okay, I remember now. Yeah, I was flying from. So I was flying from Sydney actually to Honolulu. I was like, oh wait, I remember being here with the United 777-200 last week. Just now remembered. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me on this flight. I will be doing another one like this. If you don't want to miss, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. And see you guys in the next one.